I can hear voices coming from inside. Should I listen in? Yes. I'm so sorry, Hecate-sama. Even though you relied on and left everything to me, I let Kazuya escape. It's fine. It's fine. You worked hard after all. In fact, dealing with Kazuya isn't simple, so I kind of expected this to happen. And though it was just for a while, you really had him on the ropes in that dream, right? Isn't that by itself a pretty big deal? Hecate-sama, are you not angry? Me? No way. I've slipped up myself when it comes to dealing with him, so I'm not going to criticize my subordinates for doing the same thing. Now that Impuse is gone, I want to entrust you with the really important task once again. So I'll need you to get a lot stronger for me. I want you to one day become powerful enough to even serve as my bodyguard. So please, don't be discouraged. Hecate-sama! I'll work even harder from now on. If there's ever anything you need from me, I'll rush over right away. Even if it's just some chores or something. Anything for you, Hecate-sama. I don't know if it's working or not, but I'll keep lifting too. I'll do anything if I can accompany you to the human realm, Hecate-sama. And one day I'll show you me defeating Kazuya-kun, not in a dream, but with a real reverse bad touch show. Kazuya-kun, huh? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I've called a Kazuya-kun from another world as a reward for you, Mormo. Would you like to meet him? Another world? Can you do that? Who do you think I am? Of course I'd help out my cute subordinates. You want to be Kazuya-kun, right? Like, so badly you'd even think about betraying me and going to see him in my room? What? Did you think I didn't realize? You thought you'd run to Kazuya-kun if I tried killing you here, didn't you? That kind of virtuousness pisses me off, but it lost me Impuse. I'd be in a real pinch if I lost you as well, so I took measures beforehand. And be glad I did, because I summoned Kazuya-kun that, out of all the others, wanted to meet you from the bottom of his heart. He wanted to meet me? Really? Really? I made sure to personally confirm it with him. I think some things are in order for the great Hecate-sama, who's always thinking of her subordinates. I've left him waiting for you in your dressing room, so you should hurry over there. I'm sure you'll be very pleased. Understood! I'll go now! Hera, where are you? I forgot you appeared there. Mormo, wait! Mormo ran into her dressing room at full speed, dashing past Kazuya and Barghest without even noticing them. You're right, Bargus. Even I know what's going on here. Something bad's going to happen if we don't quickly stop her. I didn't think I'd be making an appearance this time, but I have a really bad feeling if I'd better come. I don't have anything particularly new in stock, but why not have a look? You might find something you need. I don't have enough money for anything I need. By the way, Kazuya, do you remember how to check your email? Email? What? Never mind, it's nothing. Sorry for holding you up. As long as you understand what I mean. Alright, for the record, what she means is that the game will put extra files in the game files that you can go and read. So, let's take a look at what we got so far. Alright. Here is the script folder. So far, all we've got is mail 000. So let's take a look. Subject, reason. Sender, Richard. I have sinned. God has gotten her of all people involved. I was led to betray her. I am Judas. It's not her fault. She should be happy. My body will crumble. Grape wine. Only incoherent thoughts are left. We'll just carry out this mission. 13. That heretical religion has a way with words. Damn demons. It's impossible. I thought I'd tell you this, but I can't solidify my thoughts. Bread isn't overly solid. It's her? Her? I'm at my limit. No, don't call her name. I'm so sick of this. So, that was a bunch of incoherent murmuring from a mysterious Richard. Huh? So yeah, that's basically it. It'll put mail in here. But nothing to do with it right now. So, let's get back to it. So, apparently, we'll be getting some more mail shortly. So, let's get to it. Seems a terrible evil presence coming from inside. Go inside? Yes. Oh no, it's Kazuya from the murder route. Kazuya, she's Mormo. Kazuya-kun, did you come back for me? Kazuya-kun, where are you? It's dark. I can't see anything. Calm down, Mormo. I'm here, right behind you. Slowly. Come towards the sound of my voice. It's dark. So dark. Someone get the lights. The audience can't watch us like this. No one will care about me. Quickly, quickly, start the music so we can grab everyone's attention, so everyone notices me. Mormo? Something's wrong. Kazuya, we should get out of here. I'm a succubus, so I can do anything if I'm in a dream. I can be whatever my partner wants me to be. And Pusei complains that she wants people to see the real her. However, I don't really care either way. Hey, look at me. I don't care whether it's with love, hate, or whatever. Just really look at me. Look at me more! Don't want to disappear. Help me, Kazuya-kun. I don't want to disappear. Mormo! Don't do that, Kazuya! Are you insane? Mormo's been completely taken over. You're going to be pulled in. Whoa! Got you! Now I'm Pusei! I finally pulled you out. Kazuya, you idiot! I only just told you not to do anything with other demons that would take your soul. This is different from that time. Though it's good that Barghest was able to call us over, we three are the only demons that can materialize here. Sorry. Memento Calamity obtained. What? Where's Mormo? She disappeared completely. Not just her magic power, but her existence, her self. Everything was swallowed up. Kazuya, what was that? I couldn't see you inside there. If Lampus hadn't been here, I wouldn't have been able to catch you. I only found him because I heard him calling out to Mormo. But it was so faint, it was a miracle I could find him at all. If I'm being honest, I'm scared of putting my ivy in there. I was scared of putting my ivy in there. It sounds weird, but it was a tranquil evil. It's like there wasn't an ounce of emotion in there. Or rather, it felt like a gaping wide space of nothingness. That's me. Wait, are you serious? That thing wasn't even human. I don't even know whether you could even say it was alive. Kazuya, let's just go back to my room for now before anything else weird happens. I agree with Lampus. Like with before, we don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, you're right. I'll have my translator pulled up. Wait, that's not all there is to it. Wait just a minute, Kazuya-kun! What are you doing carrying such a sinister memento like that like it's no big deal? And where'd you even get such a thing? Hurry up and put it away! It's because I got exactly that feeling from it that I wanted to show it to you before trying to use it. So I guess it really is too dangerous to use then. You bet it's dangerous! Super dangerous! Using that thing will make the delusion capsule explode and you along with it! Hang on a second. You want to try using it? Why do you want to use something that looks so obviously sketchy? That's because this is the only thing I could just barely grab onto before Mormo was swallowed up by that. And now it's the one and only connection I have to her. So I thought that by peeking inside this thing, I might be able to find Mormo's self somewhere in there. If I can tell just by looking at this thing that I'll need to prepare myself for the worst. I don't really get what's going on here, but essentially you want to remove all that ominous stuff in there and use it as a memento, right? Can you do that? Well, there was this one thing I used ages ago when I was doing similar research. If I use that on this thing, then maybe it'll work? I can't make any guarantees, though. But still, no matter which way you look at it, it'd be much better to use it with some kind of insulation than as is. Do you want me to give it a try? But please, can you see what you can do with it? This again. Well, think you can do it? I think I'll be able to do it, but it's been eaten away at more than I expected. The connection is all but gone. Extracting it will be simple, but the demonic self required to form a barrier is just too brittle. Even placing it in the capsule, it might be difficult to recreate anything. No way. Is there any way to scoop out herself from the mess of that? I've got it, Kazuya-kun. Why don't we try using it to reconstitute Mormo's self in my room? Huh? We can do something like that? Well, normally we wouldn't. But from what I understand the situation, there should be a few of Mormo's acquaintances here, right? We can strengthen this insufficient sense of self that's been eaten away by using the girl's memories of Mormo. That should allow you to reconstruct her as a spirit. Meaning instead of just having her materialize in a scene with the memento, you should be able to get her materialize in reality. Plus, she'll become one of your spirits. That's two birds with one stone. I more or less get the theory, so I'll just ask again to be sure. Can this actually be done? Come on! Who do you think you're talking to? With the great super genius Professor Yui on the case, it'll be done in a jiffy. Maybe just a couple more jiffies, actually. I don't mind if it takes a bit of time. That memento is all I have left connecting me to her, so let's be careful. According to the professor, I need to face this empty wall while holding up the memento. Hello, everyone! Thanks again for coming today! Here it is, the most popular program in the demon world, Mormo's Human Reverse Bad Touch Show! Unfortunately, we don't have any guests today, but there'll be so much singing and dancing you won't even notice the difference. Let's have a bright, fun, and exciting show! As if. How can I say that when I can't even dance by myself? Truth is, I'm scared of facing the camera. And there's no way in hell I'm going to speak in front of a bunch of people. After hundreds of rehearsals, this is about as far as I've gotten. No one will ever look at me. I'll only ever be able to draw people's attention when I'm in a dream. But like Nina-chan, I'd like everyone to see the real me. Even just a little, once in a while. I'm such an idiot. I'm already contradicting myself. That's why Kazuya-kun ran away from me. He definitely hates me for sure. My whole TV show got exposed as a fake. At the very least, I like to go and apologize. I need a body to go to the demon realm or travel into dreams. And that's already disappeared. It's okay, Mormo. I'm not angry at all. Huh? Oh, I'm real! You don't have to squeeze my face even harder than you did last time. Why? How? I don't have a body to appear in the human realm or demon realm or even in dreams. In fact, I don't even have a self at all. I thought I was here for some kind of afterlife thing. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing! Your self hasn't disappeared. I borrowed power from Impuse, Lampus, and Bargus to hold you in my mind. However, that is still gunning for you. So, materializing as a spirit will be difficult, at least for now. I'm so happy, Kazuya-kun. Have you really forgiven me even though I did such horrible things to you in that dream? I was so scared and not disappearing, but of not being able to apologize to you. I was scared that the last thing you remember about me was the horrible impression I left on you. Well, you definitely put me through the ringer, but that's nothing compared to what I went through in the city. Actually, I think you can stop squeezing my face. It makes it hard to talk. You really are kind, Kazuya-kun. So that's why those three fell for you. I'm a little jealous. How did things end up this way? I should have just gone to meet you directly instead of asking Hecate-sama. I tried too hard to deceive you in that dream. I was too ashamed to show you the real me. Don't tell Impu-chan that, though. Mormo. Now then, I can't stay moping like this forever! No matter how much I regret doing what I did, it's not going to make my body come back. You've gone out of your way to give me this chance. I want you to know more and more about me. I'll tell you anything you want to know, so ask away. If it's for you, I'll do interviews or whatever else you want. Kazuya-kun, you came. Alright, we got milking to do. Wow, we don't even have a measurement for her affection. I gotta watch the bonding event for that. I don't know if her affection requirements are none. Let's just get straight to the chatting. Sure! Ask it about anything. About Mormo. Me? I guess you could say that I'm fundamentally the same as Impuse. We're both succubi that drain the life, blood, or energy from humans in their dreams. Where we differ slightly is that I'm a succubus that operates on the fuzzier parts of dreams, from within the subconsciousness that dreamers aren't fully aware of. To put it another way, Impuse is the kind of succubus that invades your dreams, while I'm the kind of succubus that simply is your dream. Huh. Is that what Impuse and Lampus meant when they said over and over that you're a high-level succubus? That's right. You could also say I'm highly specialized. The only other highly skilled, high-ranked succubus like me would be Impuse when she was in her old form. If she'd been in her old form back when you first met me, she would have seen through my barrier just like that. But I think Hecate-sama anticipated that. But while I've got a lot of power and influence inside the barriers I create in dreams, I don't have the ability to materialize nearly as well as Impuse. For that reason, I can't really operate in the human realm, and I'm pretty powerless even in the demon realm. Yeah, that surprised me when I shook my arm a bit and you totally fell on your ass. That really hurt. So, to be fair, I did get a little too carried away with trying to stop you from leaving. I was holding on to you pretty recklessly, too. Lately, Hecate-sama started going to the human realm a lot, so Impuse was getting all the attention. I naturally ended up being treated like some kind of furloughed worker. And so, since I had a bunch of free time on my hands, I thought I'd find a hobby to keep me occupied. That's why I watched Demon Realm TV for the first time in a while. Ah, I see. So that's when you started really getting into Nina's TV show. That's right! For someone like me with no connection to the Demon Realm, it was like my dream show. On the screen, I was seeing real humans in the flesh being made to submit on live TV. And not to mention, Nina-chan's super cute! There were a lot of demons out there, like Hecate-sama with the body of a young girl, but there aren't many with such natural, pure smiles as Nina-chan. Unlike most other programs about humans, Nina-chan treats her human as well, with dignity until the end. Her timing with the scene transitions is also nothing less than exquisite. And let's not forget about the backup dancers. The way she controls them really wows the audience, especially when you factor in how familiar and active independent of those demons. It's actually quite difficult to make lead familiar stance like that, then even the slightest distraction of the dance part can cause the whole thing to fall apart. Alright, I get it. You're talking so fast I can't keep up. Sorry. It's so rare that I get a chance to talk about Nina-chan that I ended up blurring out all the things I wanted to say. Anyway, at the very least, I know just how crazy about Nina-chan you are now. Well, it's with that in mind that I got obsessed with idols, which got me shunned by everyone around me. My presence was already vanishing day by day, and now they were distancing themselves even more. On top of that, Hecate-sama banned me from going outside after she found out I was buying collectibles. In that state, it wouldn't have been surprising if I disappeared altogether. It was when all that was happening that Hecate-sama proposed a way to redeem myself. Thinking back on it now, it really was too good to be true. Normo. But though it was all just a dream, she really did summon you. She really did give me that chance to do my very own Reverse Bad Touch show. The whole thing just for appearance's sake because of the way I was. But the thrill and excitement I felt was absolutely the real thing. I can't show you my old dream powers anymore, but come get your blood or energy sucked if you ever feel in the mood. I'll show you a dream-like ecstasy like never before as I drain you. Alright. Admiring Nina. So what's the reason that you wanted me on your show because of how much you admire Nina? There's something I'd like to say to you before we start on that topic. Use Chan after her name, you damn nipple-crazed bastard! Is what I like to say, but I know you and Nina-chan have that kind of relationship going on, so I won't say it. Didn't you just say it? Also, nipple-crazed bastard? As you know, I got a pretty bashful personality. I was jealous that she could go up on the big stage all bright and bubbly. I wanted to host a show of my own one day. But, thinking about it now, it's not that I want to become an idol like her. I think I actually just want to be her. Smiling and being so cheerful and bright in front of the cameras, even knowing there were so many people watching. Showing them the real you. That was exactly who I want to be. That's why I had the Barghest help me train day after day to build the confidence to be conscious of the camera and properly run a show like Nina-chan does. That practice was never anything more than make-believe. I couldn't do anything more than pretend to do a show's opening spiel. Is that why, apart from your opening bit, you didn't seem to have any awareness of the camera at all? And when we first met after I was summoned, was that your training I saw? I would have liked to have built a little more confidence before you came along. You see, it was actually Hecate-sama who summoned you, not me. Also, even though I've been told about the plan, I didn't think you'd be summoned so quickly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been taking so much time rehearsing. And since the real deal himself had come all a long way to see me, there's no way I could make him do the rehearsals with me. That's why I made up the excuse on the spur of the moment. At first, I only planned on dancing with you, but seeing you in person got me more and more turned on, and I ended up forgetting about the dance match entirely. It was maybe because of how pushy you got halfway through the dancing that I started to pick up on how unnatural everything was. I began noticing that it was a dream. But you have to understand, you look so much more delicious in person than on the screen. Having the real deal in front of you is way different. I had so much more confidence because we were in a dream, but if I'd asked you to come to do the rehearsal with me like that, I wouldn't have been able to talk properly. Speaking of the real thing, would you like to go meet Nina? She's just a short walk down some doors from here. That would be unthinkable! I still can't even control my breathing properly when I see her on the screen. Who knows what crazy thing I'd do if I actually met her? I've ended up trembling and squeezing your face whenever I met you. I'm sure I'll do all sorts of rude things to Nina-chan without even realizing it. Like when you called me a nipple-crazed bastard. Isn't that true, though? About Bugbear. What's this? Interested in my Bug-chan? I wouldn't say I'm interested. It's just that though my memories of when I was changed into a kid are pretty much gone, I still vividly remember her. It's hard to forget Pedo Bear. Is she actually some sort of familiar of yours? She's not what I would have expected to find at all. Well, of course. Bugbear's job as a familiar is in fact to leave a very strong impression on children. Bug-chan goes into the dreams of children who are naughty or won't listen to their parents and chases them around. And that obviously scares the bejesus out of them. Though she looks scary, it's okay if she gobbles them up because she only pretends to eat them. She doesn't actually eat their souls like a demon would. She's after the fear children experience. So if you're thinking of her as a horrifying and trying to escape was an extremely natural reaction. Even so, her appearance seemed like it was trying to instill more than just fear. There was kind of like a lot of her on display. Well, that's only because you're an adult. She's a succubus's familiar, so naturally that'd be her specialty. Children are much more sensitive about seeing things they don't understand, so they just get frightened when they see Bug-chan's weird appearance. They get so scared they don't pay any attention to details like her breasts or whatever. But if you're thinking about feeling something other than fear when seeing her, does that mean there's a chance she could awaken some kind of fetish? Huh? No, I mean, before she started chasing me, it felt like she had this really sexual way of talking. Or am I just misremembering the whole thing? In your case, though, it was inside the dream. You still had your memories of being an adult. So I think Bug-chan was responding to that. That's why she decided to attack you and mercilessly squeeze you as a succubus is familiar, even though normally she'd only trap you inside her belly for a bit. She was particularly taken with you when she first spoke to you. She said she'd like to meet you again. But the thing is, she's an entity that only exists inside of dreams, so summoning her out here would be a little tricky. Just having me here is rough enough. So I'll give you this instead. Use it whenever you want to go see her. I never said I wanted to meet her, though. Come on, don't be like that. I can guarantee her squeezing feels heavenly. I think she'll give you a very warm welcome. Bonding event. Hey, Kazuya-kun. Don't you think we've chatted enough? I think it's about time we formed a special bond like you have with everyone else. We can't, Mormo. Huh? Why not? You're largely a creation of the thoughts of those who know you, Impuse, Lampus, and Bargus. And those thoughts that created yourself were tethered to me. In other words, you originate from me. It sounds weird, but right now your form is being manipulated in my room by my own mental power. So anything you could give me doesn't exist, and no matter how close we get, your affection isn't real. As long as you're assimilated within my mind, you can never return to being a demon. On the other hand, if I give yourself independence, that will try to use you again. Neither me nor the girls here will be able to pull you out of it if that happens. If we let a little more time pass, and that loses interest in you, we can ask Professor Yui about our next move. That won't happen. That time will never come. You're kind, Kazuya-kun. But if we're being really honest, let's be clear on this until the very end. I already know, after being possessed by it myself, that thing was you, without doubt. I can still feel its terrifying gaze from the bottom of the abyss. What's not clear is whether it's a possible version of you, someone similar to you from another world's intervention, or whether it's actually you yourself. Whatever it is, that has one objective, and it wasn't me. From the very start, it was only using me to get to its real target, you. So it won't give up on using me as long as I have some involvement with you. It'll keep coming for me as long as you continue to live in this world. It'll never stop. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. I mean, it doesn't feel bad changing your way of thinking, and you're here to protect me. Not only that, but I get to be closer to you than anyone else here in my room. Mormo slowly embraces Kazuya and pushes him onto the ground. Mormo? Hey, Kazuya-kun. Even without forming a bond, I want to know all about you. I'll show you all of me, Kazuya-kun. Accept my feelings with your body. I don't need bonds or anything. As long as you'll connect with me like this, as long as you're here with me like this, I don't mind if your heart belongs to another. Just look back at me from time to time. Just come connect with me a little. It's okay for me to want just that much. Right, Kazuya?
Together